Well, hi, Cancers. Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. So if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. Let's find out what you can expect to come up in your life, Cancers. And there you are as the Chariot. And any advice is always welcome from the universe. Wow. There's one there. Worked its way out from inside the deck. Curious as to what it is. So we got a lot of cards here, Cancer. Let's get started. Let's get out the first part of this reading. Put them down in the same order that they came out. Okay, So we have cards left over for the second part of the reading. Okay, I have the Two of Swords. Surrounding the energy of this whole reading. This is having your heart guarded. You got your arms across your heart. You got your swords up in the air. Swords are for truth and clarity. So it's like you're blindfolded and it's like you don't want to hear it. You don't want to see it. You don't want to deal with it type energy. It's like an ostrich having its head in the sand, hoping that it will just go away. Well, this energy doesn't usually last, but it puts things off is what it does. So this is the surrounding energy, and we're going to find out why. Up here in your highest energy is the Hangman. This is a very spiritual card. It's all about enlightenment. But it's about not moving forward. It's like being stuck. It's like, maybe if you heard or seen what was going on around you or dealt with it, you might move forward. But you've just been kind of hanging out there. But something is coming to light. And I look around the Hangman because it's a very spiritual card. And pay special attention to those cards that touch it. So we have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups, beautiful card. This is an exchange of 10 cups of love between two people. There's union between two people. There's a couple children dancing, so it's a pretty family-oriented card. Sunshine, rainbows. So, it's almost like there's something that you're not dealing with, but the love is there. And you might be protecting this, like you're feeling like you might get hurt. If you were to take a hard look or whatever at the energy of this Ten of Cups, because that is right above the Two of Swords and right next to the Hangman. So next to the Ten of Cups is the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, one thing does lead to another. Is that what you're thinking? That if you were to really realize and pay attention to your feelings, that maybe that you're going to end up in a relationship, maybe you're not ready for commitment. I don't know, but it looks like this Ace of Pentacles is out there and it's ready to come in. And I think maybe you feel it, maybe you know it, and you can feel it's getting close, and maybe you're not quite ready, and that could be what's going on. You just kind of want to stay in this Ten of Cups energy, and I don't think you really want to move towards this Pentacle right at the moment. I just don't think you're quite there yet. But I think you know it's coming in, and it's getting closer and closer. So under the Hanged Man is the Page of Swords. Yeah, you're on guard. I'm looking under the Hangman. The Page of Swords is having your guard up. So it's like your guard is up. It's right next to the Two of Swords. So it's like, you're trying to keep, I feel like you're trying to keep that pentacle away. So so that you don't end up in a situation where you're going to end up, you know, going through a divorce or going through a breakup, or, you know, you just kind of, you're blocking. You're blocking wanting that pentacle to come in, but I think you can feel it's getting closer and closer. So the Page of Swords here, your guard is up. You're not swinging the sword. You're just standing there with your sword up thinking, oh man, you know, if they come forward and if they want a commitment, I might have to swing my sword somehow, you know. You're very much on guard about that happening under the Hangman. You just want to stay in this energy that you're in and not move at the moment. So next to the Two of Swords is your card, the Chariot. Card for Cancer. So the Chariot now, it's all about moving forward, right under the Ace of Pentacles. And right next to the Two of Swords, it is about moving forward. You're not ready to move forward yet. When you are ready, all you have to do is snap those reins, and those sphinxes there, they can get up and book. But you're not quite ready yet to move forward. So I have the Six of Swords under the Page of Swords. You are much happier moving at a slow pace. As you can see, you're moving away from rocky waters towards smoother, calmer waters, more peaceful place with someone else, but you're pushing the boat with a pole. Now, that is slow going, and on the way, you're gathering swords of truth and clarity, and I feel like you're very methodical. You're very like, okay, check box this box, okay, and I'm going to check this box, and you just haven't checked all your boxes yet, but you feel like the pentacle might be coming in before you're able to check all your boxes. So that's why I think the Two of Swords is surrounding your entire reading. So you're moving right towards the Ten of Pentacles, though. And that's like the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles all wrapped into one card. And that is exactly what you've been blocking. But you want to move slow. You have your own pace to do things, and that's the way you want to do it. This is union between two people. There is extended family, pets. There's a child. It's very family-oriented with commitment, security, stability, groundedness. It's the whole works. So, right next to that Ten of Pentacles, right under the Chariot, is the Death card. The Death card is a card for Scorpio. So Scorpio might be strong in your chart, or someone else is around this reading. But the whole meaning is transformation. It's about the end of the old, the beginning of the new. Now, you are moving forward you just want to go, you know, slowly. But I feel like you feel like that pentacle is coming too quick. And so you need to take your time here in order to do your transformation, to do your due diligence for yourself before that you can move forward. But with the Death card being here, you are going to be able to do that. You just need to do it slower than how you feel. I don't know if it's actually happening, but it's like you feel this pentacle creeping in on you, and you're not quite ready yet. Let's see what else came up in your cards, Cancer. I need 3 more cards for this reading, please, Universe, for Cancers. 2 more cards. There's one, and there's one. I need that. Okay, let's see what we have. Oh, we got, okay, goes this way. Cards stuck together there. So we have 1 extra card. Oh, I'm glad too. I'm glad that 10 of Swords came out too. So, okay. I have the Ace of Swords up here right next to the Ace of Pentacles. There's the swords that you're gathering up, you know, all that truth and clarity so that you can move forward and get ready for a long-term committed and loving relationship. This is what you're seeking. Swords, more truth, more clarity so that you can move forward. And it's right next to the 5 of Swords. here you are picking up your swords of truth and clarity. And you're looking back at the person that you're getting all your truth and clarity for. There might be someone else with this person, a child, somebody associated with this other person too. So that could be something that you might be considering as you pick up your swords of truth and clarity. This is all, I tell you, that's what you're doing. This is what you need to do to move forward. That Five of Swords is right next to this Two of Pentacles. This is like being on a roller coaster ride about commitment, okay? So we got the pentacles, the loops here, the loop-de-loops, like being on a roller coaster ride. The ships are bouncing around on the waters. So it's like some days you feel like, yeah, you know, I really feel like this is it. We could do it. And then the next day you're like, oh, I'm not ready yet. I'm just not ready yet. But you can feel these pentacles, and you're dealing with, I feel like you're dealing with it before it even happens. Now, in some cases, this pentacle may have already come in, and you're still going through it. You're still like, I'm not ready yet. I got to get my swords of truth and clarity. I need to slow this down. This is, you know, I've got to figure this out before I make any commitments. I have the King of Swords under the Ace of Swords and next to the Chariot. This is air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. There you are with your sword up. So you are in self-protection mode. I mean, you're just blocking energies from coming in that you're not ready for. You're seeking the truth and clarity, just like I said before with that Ace of Swords right above the King of Swords. And, you know, gathering them up as you go before you snap those reins and decide to move forward. On the other side of the King of Swords, I have the Knight of Pentacles. This can be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. But, you know, you've waited for a commitment with the right person for a long time. This is the slowest moving energy in the whole deck. And it's like now that it's coming in, and you can feel it coming in. Maybe it has come in, like I said. But it took forever to get there, but now it's there. And you know it. And you know that you can't take it lightly because, you know, you may not have this opportunity again. The Knight of Pentacles is facing the Hierophant, which is right under the Two of Pentacles. There's your worry. I mean, I got all the cards here for a beautiful, grounded relationship. Now we have the Hierophant. This is a card for Taurus, so Taurus might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But the Hierophant is about traditional values, traditional morals, security, stability, groundedness, and marriage. Very spiritual. And so this is an offer of marriage. And you know that's coming in. Or it has, okay, one way or the other. But you're not ready. You're not quite ready. You've got to gather your information. You got to, you know, you need to know more. And right under the King of Swords here, the Queen of Swords. This relationship that you have, this is a soulmate relationship, okay? And it is based on truth and clarity. It's like the two of you can talk till all hours of the night. And communicate well and tell each other just about anything. That is very special to have in a relationship. I think you're going to realize that. You know, this reading is a lot about swords. So the Queen of Swords, here you are, seeking more swords, seeking more clarity, speaking your truth. You're also speaking your clarity here. And this is going to help you move forward. It's on the other side of the Death card, just like I said before. So in order for you to move forward in this relationship, go from a single person to someone who's committed and in a loving relationship permanently, you do need more swords, more truth. Now, the Queen is facing the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is right under the Knight of Pentacles. This is the card in the tarot deck for intuition and knowing. So it's saying, like, pull back that pomegranate curtain. Pay attention to what yourself is telling you. Your intuitions are running high. This will also help you determine what questions to ask. You know, what else is it that you need to know? So trust yourself, believe in yourself, and ask the questions that your heart tells you to ask. Your head, heart, gut. And that High Priestess is right next to the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is right under the Hierophant, the card for Taurus and marriage. Well, you are really up in your head. You're spending your nights, your quiet times with this reeling, these thoughts. I mean, they're just coming through, coming through, coming through. You're really up in your head about this whole thing. You need that truth and clarity. So, you know, it's next to the High Priestess too. So pay attention to what you're telling yourself. I feel like you're more afraid of getting into something that's going to be hard to get out of. And I think you need to overcome that. And the only way you're going to be able to overcome that is to gather up your swords of truth and clarity. And you will, because I had the Ten of Swords right after the Nine of Swords. That's why this card wanted to come out. So you're going to be able to put all that to an end. This Nine of Swords energy is going to come to an end. So you're going to get your swords. All your truth and all your clarity. So all this reading really is about is you being up in your head, and it's just letting you know that in order for you to move forward, you just need to know more. So get to know them more if that's what you feel like you need to do before you give your answer. But I feel like by looking at this reading that you understand this is like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that you don't want to let slip through your fingers. You are going to deal with it. I do think that you will end up moving forward because the Death card is here with whoever this is I'm talking about. Wow. Okay, angel card for you. Let's see what your guardian angels and spirit guides have to say. May or may not have anything to do with the reading, but whatever it is, it's something you need to hear. So let's find out. What do they need you to know? One more shuffle. For Cancers. Let's cut you a card. For Cancers. Where is your card? It's right there. Creativity and Abundance is the name of that card. Now, you're more than welcome to pause at any time you want and read this card again, but I'm going to read it to you. So, Creativity and Abundance. Dear one, you're being called to action. You're ready to accomplish great things and truly come into the fullness of who you are. It's a time for great creativity, giving birth to beloved projects, or becoming a parent. Follow your passion so that abundance and prosperity manifest for you. So this is your angel card. And thank you so much for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.